When I first came to Gonzaga, I drove all the way in a little Chevy Chevette from Dallas, Texas. And I drove into Spokane and went right to the residence hall that I was assigned to on my housing letter, and it was Cremont Hall. And what I discovered is that I had been assigned to a room with two other girls in Cremont, which was an all-women's hall. And so I showed them the letter, and they're, yeah, no, we need to find another place for you. But what I didn't let them in on was that I knew Cremont was a women's hall. I just wanted to see what they did. So that's when they assigned me to Dooley, which at that time was really for upper class students. And I was assigned my first year at Gonzaga to a suite that I shared with a senior in electrical engineering. So that was my introduction to Gonzaga housing. I think it, as often happens the first year, especially in the fall, after the excitement of the beginning of the year and the weather begins to turn, it's natural for students, again, particularly in that first year, to get that sense of loneliness, that homesickness. The coursework starts getting harder. You realize that you've got a long way to go. And it was that kind of a situation an evening when I looked out of the window of my room in Dooley, which faces St. Al's, and I noticed that a fog had descended and it had set in, and what was illuminating St. Al's was the street lights through this fog. So it's kind of a mystical experience, and I decided I would come out of my room and I would walk here on this plaza among the trees. And just at the moment that I walked out onto the plaza and I was surrounded by this fog, the leaves started to fall off the trees. And there are so many trees on campus, and the weight of those leaves is they're so freighted with moisture that you can actually hear them falling. And it was this really mystical experience. It was a sense that there was a place, even amongst all the stress and the loneliness, that could be peaceful. And that was somehow very comforting for me, even though I was out here all alone. It was really comfortable in that misty space, and comfortable, and really ever since that time, fall has for me really been, it's been a great season. It's my favorite time of year.